But being truthful in what you do is what solidify your career and your business. All this shortcut does not pay. You can think you are winning on the short term, but on the long run, you're going to destroy everything you have worked for. Whatever business you are doing, whatever career you are doing, anything you are doing, value your name. Money can come and disappear. Your name stays forever. That is the brand you have. Your name is your legacy, not money. Money is not legacy, it is your name. So be very careful in what you do. Be very careful in the company you keep. Be very careful in the kind of business you get yourself involved. Anything you can't do, don't accept. Hello guys, this is Andy Media TV welcoming you once again on Trending Stories. Well, today, Verydarkblackman came out with another different allegation, in respect to Nedu, whom he has been having a kind of media war with, in the recent times, and the issues he raised, in the allegation he presented was quite big for me because the image of Nedu is at stake here, when it comes to what he put out there. Well, according to Verydarkblackman, he said that there are some guys that want to establish a scholarship program to create access to education for Nigerians. So the expectation is that Nigerians will access this scholarship program to be able to study and complete their education. The name of the scholarship is Metropolitan School of Business and Management Scholarship Program. So while the guys was thinking through what to do, most importantly how to market the program to create the needed awareness for the program, that is where Nedu comes in. In Nigeria, Nedu is known as a media personality, having been in the media for years, and also a member of the Honest Bunch podcast. So they reached out to him and get him involved to be the face of the program in terms of kind of marketing the program due to his personality and due to his popularity in Nigeria. So unfortunately, things went south. Things didn't go as planned. According to the statement by Verydarkblackman in that video, that Nedu recommended that they do a kind of gala, where they pull people together and then be able to market that program to them. Because for the scholarship program to hold, they need resources, they need money. So they need people to kind of make contribution, and it's going to be run as a non-governmental organization, NGO. So when the planning was taking place, they wanted to fix a kind of price to the ticket for those who want to attend the gala. But I think Nedu brought a more brilliant idea that let's leave it open. When people come in, you'll be able to let them know what the program is all about and where you expect them to pay money. But according to VDM, he said that they have an account in the name of the program, Metropolitan School of Business and Management Scholarship Program. So they already created a bank account in that name, with the intention that in that night of the gala that they're going to present the account number and details so that people can be able to pay their widow's mite into this account. And it is the funds that comes to this account that they expected to use to be able to provide the scholarships to Nigerians. But on that fateful day, something has happened. But before that, there are a lot of documents that Verydarkblackman showcased where Nedu was able to put up his budget of what he intends to expend to be able to market the program. And he brought the idea that they're going to use celebrities, both in the music and media industry. They have to make use of so many media organizations, including social media platforms, to be able to market the program, which was a fantastic and brilliant idea. So, and he was able to put up a budget. And for all that he has put up there, including billboard, and all the media channels he want to use, including the celebrities he also want to get on board to be able to help market the program. So it come to a total bill of about 85 million. So out of the 85 million, the guys mobilized him because he requested for a mobilization to be able to get to work. And they mobilized him with about 60 million, which they paid in different tranches. But the total sum that was paid to him, according to the bank teller that was presented in the video made by Verydarkblackman. So he got that 60 million and he got to work. But did he do what he said he's going to do? That's a different ballgame altogether. And that's where we're heading to right now. According to the, the information Verydarkblackman presented over there, we saw that there was, serious misunderstanding between him and, those that mobilized him to be able to, sell the program on their behalf. And what was the issue? According to him, he said that after, mobilizing him with the total sum of 60 million, Nedu began to act funny. He doesn't pick their calls. He start dodging them, and there was kind of a suspicion that Nedu is not, doing what he was expected to do. So they began to dive into the issue to see exactly what was going on. So I think he made a in his budget that he's gonna, do a certain number of billboards, in Lagos, which he never did. He said he's gonna place ads in the EKG, all these top blogs, to market the program, which he never did because the entrepreneurs were like, we didn't see the ad, we didn't see the billboard ad, we didn't see the advertisement of the program on Linda EKG, on Bella Naija, on a whole lot of other platforms. And what about the celebrities? You say you're gonna pay, to bring them on board, but they didn't see most of the things he says he's gonna do. So that's where the problem began. And then, there was some, clips of the videos of some celebrities that just spoke, on the program, kind of gingering the program. But the issue is this: according to VDM, those celebrities that even spoke on the program, were they even aware that there was kind of a budget that was meant for them? Were they really paid, to do that, and so on and so forth? But nobody knows. But we really need, Nedu to, come out and clear, his name concerning this whole issue. But I think those he was dealing with, I think they are really damn serious, releasing virtually all the documentations that they had with him, so, and the bank tellers and everything was there. So I think the only thing they do need to do is to come out there and then be able to, set the record straight and report back to those who mobilized him. So my issue here is this: do not get involved in something you don't want to do. To be honest, I value integrity, my name, more than anything. So if, as a media personality known across Nigeria, at least length and breadth of Nigeria, there's nobody that doesn't know Nedu, Nedu Wazobia and all this thing. Looking at your name and what you represent, why will somebody at his level be able to get into this kind of, business? Let me call it business, and you cannot honor what you agreed you will do with those people. 60 million is a whole lot of money for them to just fritter away, just like that. What about the kids who are expected to even, apply for this scholarship? And even at that point, this issue, came up, they already have about, 450 applicants. And now that the portal have been taken down because the business school cannot be able, to cope. And before they took the portal down, they already have about 600 applicants applying for this scholarship, and not one has received any scholarship. Because on the day of the gala, according to VDM, instead of showcasing the account number they agreed on, which is Metropolitan School of Business and Management Scholarship Program, account number created in that name, what Nedu did was to present the account number that he created by himself, which is more personal, to him. So the whole thing was totally not in the way it was planned. So it's as if, by looking at the documentation and the information that VDM put out there, it's as if that this guy brought the idea, brought the resources to start the process, and they do not hijacked the whole thing. That's just the way it looks like, because there's no way you agreed with them that on the day of the gala they're going to present the Metropolitan School of Business and Management account number, and on that day you did not present that one. You presented the one you opened at Money Point, because the account I was saying there was they do scholarship whatever Money Point. All right, so why will people not be able to uphold what they agreed to do? Why do you agree on what you know you will not do? Your name is at stake. We are still talking about what happened in the podcast between D1, making an allegation on Verydarkblackman and the role you played, and now this one. And a lot of people have been coming out, speaking up on their experiences with the Honest Bunch podcast. So, and those things I've heard from different people, it's not something that is dignifying. That is the honest truth. And now with this grave allegation, that have come around you again, I mean, I don't know, but I think I'm not judging you, and I'm not here to, sentence you to whatever, but it will be good that we hear because in my place, they said you cannot place judgment on a matter without hearing from the other side, okay? So this information is out there. The documentations are out there. So all you have to do is to come out, because this is grave. This is a really big issue, And I think it also sounds like a message to other, celebrities. Do not get involved into what you know you will not deliver. Value your name. You see, the way people pursue money these days, the way people do a lot of things in the name of money, in the name of fame, in the name of anything, is really ridiculous. That is the honest truth. I don't know why people, like to compete with others. I don't know why. Because there's no reason for this. If you have had a deal with these guys and they said, this is how we roll, all of you sat down, they had a conversation, agreed on what needed to be done, you brought your budget, and they were funding the budget wholeheartedly. They even gave you more than 60% of the budget, almost 80% of the budget, basically. And there's nothing to show for it. Just like VDM was asking, why did you change the bank details that are supposed to be presented that day to the bank detail that you opened, not the one that was agreed upon? It shows that there's some things that is not clear here, because I don't see the reason why. And again, I will ask those guys that you are dealing with, did you guys sign an agreement? Because some of these things need to be well documented and signed, and make it official. So I don't know, but I heard that the guy is also from the same tribe, the kind of brother thing, and what have you. But betraying people's trust in you is a big deal for me, to be honest. Because if this whole thing is really exactly the way it is today, that as VDM presented, then you have broken the trust they have on you. And you have also destroyed other people who would have believed in you to come to you for other businesses and and ideas they have that you can be part of and even benefit as a person. So why are people so short-sighted that they cannot see the future? They can't see ahead of them. They only see now. Because this scholarship program, had it been everything went as planned, many Nigerians will benefit. We continue to improve on human capital development in the country. All right. And then it will be a very good platform to brighten the future of many Nigerians, and especially those who don't even have resources, who don't even have access to education. This would have been a good platform for them. But now all these things has gone down the drain. So I don't know what to picture in this whole thing. But to me, I think it's quite a sad experience, and I can imagine those who even brought the 60 million, how terrible they will feel today. Even me that didn't bring the money, I feel really disappointed and sad if this whole allegation is correct. So, but the issue is what really transpired. So, Nedu, wherever you are, come and tell the Nigerians, tell the people, report to those you are working with. Let them understand what transpired. If there are things you're supposed to do, you didn't do, make the money available and return the money back to them. If you promised to do billboard and you didn't do the billboard, mark out the money. You plan to get celebrities, you didn't get them, or whatever, mark out the money. The platform you're supposed to advertise the program, which you have put in the budget, you didn't do, remove the money, package all of them, return it back to the owners. And the owners don't even need the money. What they need is just do what you say you will do. They need that visibility, that publicity. That's what they want. And another part of this whole thing is those celebrities that put in their face and spoke on the program, are they even aware that there was a budget that's supposed to come to them? That's one. Or you use them as, paddy, hey, speak on this my scholarship program, and they did. And now that this whole thing is out there on the public domain, they can now see, you used them to collect 500K on their head, which you never did. So you can see the endemic problem you are finding yourself. And tomorrow, if you are not calling somebody like Timaya, assuming he wasn't paid to do what he did, he won't listen to you. He will even cut you off because he can't trust you. So if you are told them there's budget for this, it's 500K guy, but you can do it as my guy. Even if you want to do it as your guy, you can do it as your guy. But being truthful in what you do is what solidifies your career and your business. All this shortcut does not pay. You can think you are winning on the short term, but on the long run, you're going to destroy everything you have worked for. Now, just look at just one mistake you just did, hosting D1 on that show and putting those words you released, that question you asked him and pressed him to answer. Look at what has happened to your career. Because people are myopic, thinking of what they get today. They don't think of what happens tomorrow. They don't think of the implications of what they do. That is the problem. Because if you know the kind of person VDM is, you wouldn't have brought that question. Even when the guy was trying to say something, you pressed him to say, because you say you don't want to say anything, you pressed him to say, and he began to speak. Even when he started speaking, you didn't stop him. You didn't press on him to say, hey, no, or you take a break, or you edit it out from the video. At least you know. But We didn't do all that. And now look at, from that podcast, look at so many events that have taken place around your life. I don't know how you're going to pick up your career. I don't know how people are going to trust you tomorrow. I don't know how people you work with today, whether they will still continue with you. Some may not. Because it's difficult, to associate with you. Look at what is happening. Everybody is coming out, speaking up their experiences with the Honest Bunch podcast. Everybody is speaking out. So many things that was happening behind the scenes people don't know are already out here. Why? Because of one mistake. So in life, people should learn to think beyond today. Think beyond that thing you want to get today. Because tomorrow is bigger than today. That is what it is. Personally, I can't put my name on the line for whatever it is, for whatever gold or silver. You have to value your name. Your name is bigger than anything. A name is a brand of its own. So what about Nedu? It's just the name. And now that name is being attacked as it is. So my advice to Mr. Nedu Wazobia is this. Reach out to these guys you are working with on this scholarship program. Reach out to them. Explain exactly what happened. The things you're supposed to do, you didn't do. Put the money together and return it to them. Or you do those things and then keep the money. Honor agreement. Honor what you have discussed and agreed upon. That's what you will need to do to clear your name. Come here, speak to the world, let them know what transpired. Because I don't know where this is going to end up to. That's the point. They are putting petition against you and then you find yourself in EFCC or ICPC or whichever one that comes for you. It's not going to be good for you. It's not going to, it's going to dent your image the more. All right? Before you know it, your name will be everywhere on the newspaper. You did this, you did, and it's not good for your brand. It's not good for your business. So be smart and do what you need to do to deal with this, problem that you find yourself. It's unfortunate that it's happening, but to be honest, you need to be careful. Don't do what you know you cannot do. Don't agree what you cannot do. Don't accept offers you know you can't deliver. Don't. There's no big deal. If you can't do it, tell them. And you have contact of these people. You have their connections to reach out to these people you have mentioned you will work with in this whole, marketing and awareness of the program. You have the contact. Those that are your friends, you can talk as friends, they do for you. That's fine. Those you can't, you pay because there's budget for them. So why didn't you put the billboards? Why didn't you pay the bloggers that's supposed to, carry out the advertisement of the program? The ads you're supposed to put in Google and wherever you say you are going to put them, Facebook, and did you do them? Why didn't you if you don't? So these are the issues that you really need to address. I think the storm should have been over by now, but new things are coming out. You can see a lot of once in my place they said he that brought ant-infested wood has invited the lizard. That is exactly what is happening. You just invited the lizard. So it's a very difficult situation. But I just hope you think wise, do what you need to do, and then clear your image. Name is difficult to build, easy to destroy. Difficult to build, easy to destroy. Always remember this. Not just about Nedu. All of us, human beings, whatever business you are doing, whatever career you are doing, anything you are doing, value your name. Money can come and disappear. Your name stays forever. That is the brand you have. Your name is your legacy, not money. Money is not legacy. It is your name. So be very careful in what you do. Be very careful in the company you keep. Be very careful in the kind of business you get yourself involved. Anything you can't do, don't accept. I'm telling you, do not accept. So I just hope that they can be able to reach an agreement and sort things out amicably and friendly so that this thing will not escalate beyond what it is today. Share your comment. Let's know what you have in mind concerning this. And the advice you think you can give to Nedu, put it out there. Let's continue to talk about things, and let's continue to learn lessons from what is happening to others. Learn lessons. Don't just watch or talk and go. Learn lessons so that you can improve your own self. Because in my place they said where a father is advising his son, a fatherless son learns from that advice. That's what it is. So guys, like and share this video. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Just click the subscription button. Your guy needs it, all right? So that we keep up this good work we are doing, trying to sensitize people and also put out ideas there how people can improve on themselves and get things done. So don't forget to put on the notification so that as I drop the next video, you'll be among the first to be notified. So that you will get it as it is hot. You need it hot. So I'm gonna see you in my next video. Do have a wonderful day.